Okay, so last unit of the DMGT means the last unit of the discrete mathematics concept, that is unit number 3, and that is the last unit of our syllabus also, Boolean algebra. So in this Boolean algebra, it is a part of the definition of Boolean algebra. Then after atom, anti-atom, some special element of the Boolean algebra, they are called the atom and anti-atom. And then after sub-Boolean algebra, okay, इस तरह से lattice है. Similarly, we can find the sub-lattices. So here we have Boolean algebra. Though we can also create it sub-Boolean algebra. Okay, subset that is similar. And then after its variable and the expressions, and then after min term and max term that we'll discuss in this unit, canonical form, and the last topic of this unit is a KML. Okay, all are simple topic, very easy concept that based on one single formula, single definitions that, and we can check any example. Okay, depends on this topic. Means you have to define the atom, anti-atom. It is simple result we have. We'll use this result there, and we'll find the atom, anti-atom. Then after min term, max term, okay, variable and its expression and so on. So let's start the definition of Boolean algebra. Okay, how we can define it? Okay, which form is called the Boolean algebra? Okay, a complemented and distributive lattices. Okay, complemented and distributive lattices is called the Boolean algebra. So there are 3 points here. One is the lattices. First, you have to prove the lattices. Clear? And how we can prove it is lattice or not. If it is directly mentioned that lattice B star ring sum dash 0 I, so there is no any need to prove again the lattice. But if it is not mentioned in the question, okay, check that B star ring sum dash 0 I is a Boolean algebra or not. So lattice is not mentioned that. So first we'll prove it is lattice or not. Okay, that is the first point there. Then after second one, we'll check the complemented lattices. Okay, means we'll first check the bounded or not. Then after we'll identify the complement element of each entry. If it is exists and if it is a part of the given set again, then it is known as a complemented lattice. Okay. So and then after, if it is complemented lattices, and then we'll verify it is distributive or not. Okay, distributive lattice or not. So if these three properties verified, means three condition is verified, then we can say that B star ring sum dash 0 I is called the Boolean algebra. Okay, complementary lattices, distributive lattices is a part of unit number 2. Okay, so we'll use this both definitions here to prove that the form means the question, the data which is mentioned in this question is Boolean algebra or no. Okay, we all know how we can prove the distributive lattices. There is a two law there. Okay, and then after complementary lattices, first we'll check the 0 and I element of the given set, and then after we'll identify the complement of each entry. Okay, and we'll check that it should be the part of given set again. Okay, all complement of the all elements should be exist there, and it should be the part of given set again, then it is known as a complemented lattice. Okay, and first we'll prove it is lattice or not. ठीक है, पहले वो lattice होना चाहिए, and then after you can check it is complementary and distributive or not. Okay, so let us consider one example, and before that here is one application is given that, and we already know that the application of discrete mathematics that we already discussed in the unit number 1. Okay, why we learn the discrete mathematics concept. Okay, and here is one special application of Boolean algebra is given that the Boolean algebra is used to analyze and simplify the digital circuit. Okay, it is the application of Boolean algebra. Okay, why we learn this topic. So it is used to analyze and simplify the digital of means a logic circuit. Okay, and it use only the binary number, means 0 and 1, and it is also called a binary algebra, otherwise a logical algebra. Okay, and that is first was invented by the George Boole in 1854. Okay, so this is one small preview of the Boolean algebra. Why we learn this topic, what is it applications. Okay, so it is used to analyze and simplify the digital circuit. Okay, so that is the main application of Boolean algebra. So here is first example is given that prove that, means check whether S30 GCD LCM represent a Boolean algebra or not. Okay, S30 GCD LCM is a Boolean algebra or not. So how we can check it is Boolean algebra or not? So definition of Boolean algebra is here, complemented distributive lattices. So first we'll check that S30 GCD LCM should be the lattices, because here it is lattice is not mentioned. If we modify this question here, if I consider the one lattices before this bracket, lattice is S30 GCD LCM, then there is no any need to prove the lattices again. Okay, but if it is not mentioned in the question, this word is not included in the question here. So first we'll prove it is lattice or not, and if it is a lattices, then we can prove it is a complemented lattice or not. Okay, complemented as well as distributive. So let us first prove the lattices. For any questions, first check the sentence, means first check the question. And if lattice word is mentioned in the question, then there is no any need to prove again the lattice. Okay? And if lattice is not included in the question, then first we'll prove it should be the lattices. Means how we can prove it is lattices. We will check the three properties there, three condition. First is a commutative property, then after associative, and then after absorption. Okay. If these three properties verified, then we can say it is a lattices. Okay. And then after we'll check for the complement or not. So second is there a complemented lattices. And third one is there distributive lattices. Okay. If this three property, three condition is verified, then we can say that S30 GCD LCM is called the Boolean algebra. So here S30 is mentioned that because first we require the element, how many element is mentioned in the S30. So S30 can be defined as a 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15 and 30. These are the divisor of S30. And for all ABC belongs to S30, here A star B, what is meaning of A star B? Okay, that is GCD of AB, because here star means GCD is mentioned that, and ring sum means LCM. And A ring sum B means LCM of the AB. Okay, that is the GCD of AB, and A ring sum B means LCM of the AB. And first we'll prove it is lattice or not. Okay, so first property to prove the lattices, that is a commutative, and the data in commutative we have A star B should equal to the B star A, and A ring sum B should equal to the B ring sum A. So here A star B, that is equal to the GCD of AB, because star means GCD is given that. So consider any two number from the S30, GCD of AB, that is same as the GCD of BA. Okay, let us take two number 2 and 3. So GCD of 2 and 3, what is the answer? GCD of 2 and 3, that is equal to the 1. And what is the answer of GCD of 3 comma 2? If you interchange these two value, answer always will be same. Okay, means GCD of AB is same as the GCD of BA, and that is equal to the B star A. That part is already completed in the concept of lattice theory, but that topic is required here, so we'll prove it again. Okay, and it is a part of the solution also. And then after A ring sum B, that is equal to LCM of AB, and LCM of AB is same as LCM of BA. Okay, for any two number you can consider that property always will be verified. Okay, LCM of BA, LCM of 2 comma 3, that is equal to 6, and LCM of 3 comma 2, that is also is equal to 6. Clear? So that is equal to the B ring sum A, and you can prove it for any two number from the S30. And then after the second one is the associative property. So in this data we have bracket A star B star C is equal to, we'll prove that A star bracket B star C. So here identify the both the part, that is a part 1 means the one side, A star B star C, that is equal to right bracket, means bracket A star B there. So first solve the bracket here. So that is equal to GCD of AB star C, and now remove the star again, so that can be combined by again the GCD. So GCD of AB comma C, and that is same as the GCD of ABC. Clear? And then after second one, A star bracket B star C, and that is equal to the A star GCD of B comma C, and that is GCD of A comma GCD of B comma C, and that is equal to GCD of ABC. Okay, so any three value you can consider from the S30. This both side always will be same, and we already verified in the lots of time in this whole question. Okay, why it is always a true. So you can consider any three value here from the S30. First find the GCD of AB and use this answer with the C, and find GCD of AB with the C. Okay, check this answer, and here you have to find GCD of B comma C first, and use this answer with A, and find out the final answer. This both answer always will be same, means left hand side always equal to right hand side, and therefore we can say that A star B Okay, bracket A star B star C is equal to the A star bracket B star C. Means you can easily prove it. And then after second one, for a ring sum case, use the LCM for the ring sum. So here we have the data that A ring sum B, okay, bracket A ring sum B, ring sum C. So A ring sum B means LCM of AB, ring sum C, and again ring sum this, remove this ring sum, so that can be write as LCM of LCM AB, comma C. Clear? And that is equal to also LCM of ABC. And similarly for second part is here A ring sum bracket B ring sum C. So first solve the bracket, so it can write LCM of B comma C. And with the A ring sum set, so it can be write as LCM of A comma LCM of B comma C, and that is equal to LCM of ABC. Clear? So for any three number, you can consider it from S30. It's both side always will be same. Okay, means you can easily verify it. Okay, for any number from the S30, and therefore we can say that A ring sum B ring sum C is equal to the A ring sum B ring sum C. Okay, and then after third property is there absorptions property, and if we consider the set of S30, all these number are included here, means which follow this all four cases. The divisor of S30 is here 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15 and 30. This is the set of S30 is mentioned that. And if we observe this all entry, okay, it include the prime number also, it include the divisor of each other, okay, means 2 divide 10, then after 3 divide 15, 5 divide 15. Clear? And such a number we have which is not a common factor m other than 1. So this number is also included here 6 and 10. So they are not divide to each other. 6 divide 10, 10 divide 6 is not true. But they are also not the prime number there. So for this type of cases, or this type of choice, we consider the four various cases here to prove absorptions property. The first case is there A divide B. Okay, the choice of AB as a which follow this relation A divide B. Clear? So from this we can derive the condition B is equal to MA. Clear? And for this case, GCD of AB. What is the answer of GCD of AB? That will be right as A. Why it is A here? Because GCD of A comma B is equal to MA. So GCD of A comma MA, the common divisor is A here, so is equal to 1. And for A ring sum B, LCM of AB, LCM of A comma MA. So answer is equal to MA, and MA is equal to B. Clear? So A star B is equal to A, and A ring sum B is equal to the B. So now the relations of absorption property that we have A star A ring sum B, और वो क्या होना चाहिए, is equal to A. So A star A ring sum B means first write the bracket value. तो bracket में A ring sum B है, तो A ring sum B की value क्या है हमारे पास, that is equal to B. So here we get A star B, and A star B is equal to we have the A. So prove हो गया, clear the first one. And then after second one, A ring sum A star B is equal to the A ring sum A, and what is answer of A ring sum A? That is equal to 1. Clear? And that is equal to A also. So it is a proof of absorption's law in the case 1. And similarly, we can prove in the case 2 that part is already completed in the unit number 2, how we can check the lattice or not. Clear? But it is a part of also Boolean algebra, so therefore we use this data again and to prove it is lattice or not. Second case is there B divide A, and for B divide A, GCD of AB will be B, okay, and LCM of AB, that is equal to A. Now the proof of absorption property, that is equal to A star A ring sum B, that is equal to the A star A, okay, and A star A, that is equal to A. Clear? And same for A ring sum A star B, that is equal to A ring sum B, and what is the answer of A ring sum B? That is equal to A. Clear? And now after the two cases, there is also three cases required that consider the choice of A and B as a 2 and 3, then after 3 and 5, they are prime number, okay. This two number we cannot use in the case 1 and case 2. Clear? Means that is not follow the A divide B and B divide A property. Clear? So for this choice, we will consider this third case. A and B are the prime number, means a co-prime. So GCD of AB, for example, 2 and 3. What is the GCD of 2 and 3? That is equal to 1. What is the LCM of 2 and 3? That is its product. Means LCM इसका क्या होगा? 6 होगा. Clear? So means A into B, that will be the LCM of the two prime number A and B. And now A star A ring sum B, that is equal to A star AB. Okay. Why it is? Because A ring sum B is equal to, we have AB, and now GCD of A comma AB, because star means GCD. So GCD of A comma AB, that is equal to A. Clear? And then after A ring sum A star B, what is answer of A star B? That is equal to 1 here. So A ring sum 1 and LCM of A with 1, LCM of 5 with 1, LCM of 6 with 1, LCM of 7 with 1, that is this number only. So answer is equal to the A. Clear? And we'll also consider this fourth case to collect all such possibility. A and B has a common factor M other than 1, because in the S30 we have the pair, that is a 4 and 6. Sorry, 4 is not included there. 6 and 10, there is a pair is available there as a and B choice. So this 6 and 10, okay, as a and B, we cannot use this two number in the case 1, because 6 divide 10 is not a true. Then after, we cannot use this two number in the case 2. 10 divide 6 is also not a true, and these two are not a prime number, so we cannot use this both number in this case number 3. Clear? So we'll use the case number 4 to say, means to prove it is absorption property or not. So it has a common factor M other than 1. For example, 6 can be write as a 3 into 2, and 10 can be write as a 5 into 2. So 2 is a common factor, it is other than 1. Okay, so A can be write mx, 6 can be write 2 into 3, and 10 can be write 2 into 5. So B is equal to my, where M is a common factor and mxy are the positive integer, and M should not equal to the 1. Okay, M not equal to 1. And for that, we'll check the A star B. So what is answer of A star B? A and B में common क्या है? That is M only. So answer is equal to M. And A ring sum B means LCM of AB. So तीनों का product होगा. M is considered only one time. It's X into Y. So MXY will be the LCM. And A star A ring sum B, that is equal to A star MXY. And use the MX is equal to A. So it will become A comma AY, and GCD of A comma AY, that is equal to A. And same for A ring sum A star B, that is equal to A ring sum M, and that is equal to LCM of A comma M, and use here MX. So we get answer is equal to the A. Okay? Answer is equal to again MX that, and MX is equal to, we have A. Clear? So it is a proof of lattice here. It is S30 GCD LCM is called the lattice. Clear? And now first condition is complete. It is a lattice. And now we'll check it is distributive lattice or not. Okay, this case is important for us because based on that, we'll say it is a Boolean algebra or not. Clear? If it is a complemented lattices, then we'll say it is a Boolean algebra or not, because we can easily prove any set, okay, which include GCD LCM, intersection union, a minimum maximum. That is a lattice set, and we can also check the distributive lattices. Okay, we will use directly result that for intersection union, GCD max, LCM, minimum maximum. So they all are distributive lattice as well as lattice that. But this is point is important here, and based on that, we'll check it is a Boolean algebra or not. Why it is important? Because here we'll observe a complement of each entry is exist or not, and that is not a true for all such set. Okay, so let us check S30 is a complement or not. So first required that S30, that is here 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15, and 30. Second part is there, derive the 0 and I element. So 0 element is here 1, and I element is equal to 30. Okay, and that both are belongs to S30. So we can say it is a bounded lattices. Clear? Here 0 and I exist that, and both values are the part of the S30 again. So therefore we can say it is a bounded lattice. And for the bounded lattices, we'll check it is complemented lattice or not. Okay, तो हमें क्या चेक करना है कि let us say A dash is a complement of A. We'll check here for every A belongs to L, A dash should exist in the L again. ठीक है, ये आपको वेरीफाई करना है to say prove it is a complement lattice or not. For every A belongs to L, what is the L here? Let us consider here S30, that is a suitable word. For every A belongs to S30, we'll check that A dash should exist, and that should be the part of S30 again. Clear? And how we can find A dash? So for that, we'll use this both formula. A star A dash means the GCD of A with A dash. GCD of A with A dash should be the zero element, and zero element is equal to 1 here. And LCM of A with A dash, that is equal to the 30, and 30 is equal to known as a I element. So GCD उसका 1 होना चाहिए और LCM क्या होना चाहिए 30. Then we can say A dash is called complement of the A. Clear? So we'll check the each entry, each element of S30. First element is there 1. So which number we can consider from S30 कि जिसका GCD 1 के साथ 1 हो और LCM 1 के साथ 30 हो. Clear? So we have the choice that 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15 and 30. If you consider 15 that, so we can easily prove the GCD is equal to 1. Okay, 1 और 15 का GCD क्या होगा 1 होगा. But we cannot find LCM of 1 and 15 is equal to 30. ठीक है, LCM is not equal to 30 that. So which is possible answer? 30 is required. Only one solution that 1 dash is equal to 30. Why? Because 1 और 30 का LCM क्या होगा? That is equal to 30. And 1 और 30 का GCD क्या होगा? That is equal to 1. Clear? And both values match with 0 and I element. So therefore we can consider 1 dash equal to 30. And similarly 30 dash क्या होगा? It is a 1 only. Clear? Because they are complement to each other. तो 1 dash अगर 30 है तो 30 dash क्या होगा? That is equal to 1. Next number is a 2. So for a 2, which number is suitable for a 2? So GCD with this number is a 1 and LCM will be 30. So 2 dash, what is the answer? That is equal to 15. Clear? Why? Because 2 और 15 का पेयर आप कंसिडर करो तो 2 और 15 का GCD क्या होगा? There is no any such common divisor except the 1. So answer is a 1. And 2 and 15 का LCM क्या होगा? That is equal to 30, product of these two number. Clear? So 2 dash equal to 15 and 15 dash equal to 2. Similarly 3 dash equal to 10 because 3 with 10 GCD is equal to 1 and 3 with 10 LCM will be a 30. And 10 dash equal to 3 and 5 dash is equal to 6 and 6 dash is equal to 5. Clear? So here we can easily derive complement of each entry. Okay. Now check the answer. Answer is here 13, 15, 10, 6, 1, 2, 3 and 5. These are the complement of each entry, and this all answer, okay, are the part of S30 again. Means for every A belongs to S30, A dash is also belongs to S30. Okay. For every A belongs to S30, so complement है वो exist हो रहा है and it is a part of S30 again. So therefore we can say S30 GCD LCM is the complemented lattices. Okay, it is known as a complement lattice. And based on that we'll say it is a Boolean algebra or not. क्योंकि यही में problem होगा. For any set we cannot find the complement of each entry there. Clear? So if it is exist and it should be the part of the given set again, then we can say it is a complement lattice. Clear? So S30 GCD LCM is the complement lattices. And now let us prove the third one, a distributive or not. So we have the rules is there. A star B ring sum C, the first distributive law. A star B ring sum C is equal to the GCD of A comma B ring sum C. Okay. Because first remove the star here, GCD of A comma B ring sum C, and now B ring sum C can be write LCM of B comma C, and we have one direct formula, okay, for this step. So consider LCM outside, use GCD inside with the pair A comma B and with the pair A comma C. So that is right, GCD of A comma B comma GCD of A with C, and GCD of AB that is equal to A ring sum A star B, and GCD of A comma C that is equal to A star C, and that is combined by using LCM. So that is right here ring sum. So A star B ring sum A star C. Okay, that is a proof of first one. And let us prove the second one. Is here A ring sum B star C. Okay, here it is A star B ring sum C. So here we'll use A ring sum B star C. So that is equal to the LCM of A comma B star C, and that is LCM of A comma B star C means GCD of B comma C, and that we have a direct formula for this case is equal to GCD take outside, in the bracket use the LCM with the pair A comma B and with the pair A comma C. Clear? So we get LCM of AB comma LCM of AC. and that is equal to the A ring sum B, that is for LCM AB. First bracket, second bracket is there A ring sum C, and that is a combined by using a GCD. So use here a star. Clear? So it is a proof of second one. It is verified here. Okay, for any ABC belongs to S30. ठीक है, आप कोई भी तीन वैल्यू S30 में से कलेक्ट कर सकते हो, and you can use it here to check the both side. Okay, and that always will be a true. So we can say S30 GCD LCM is a distributive lattices. So if it is a complemented and distributive lattices, so we can say S30 GCD LCM is the Boolean algebra. Okay, it is called the Boolean algebra. So this is where we can check given form is a Boolean algebra or not. Clear? First, you have to prove the lattices, and then after check the complementary lattices, and then after check the distributive lattices. Clear? And that is a completely 8-mark question here if it is asked in the theoretical exam. This type of questions will be asked for 8 marks, which include the lattice concept, then after complemented as well as distributive. Clear? So is there any doubt in the definition in this first example to anyone? Is there any question, any query to this example? Okay. Now next is there S12 GCD LCM. Okay, in place of S30, here is S12 is given there. So as we discussed in the question number 1, we can prove the given set, given form is a Boolean algebra or not, based on the complement lattice only. Okay? अगर वो complement lattice है, then you can easily prove it is lattices as well as the Boolean distributive law also. Okay? So here in this case, S30 GCD LCM, and clearly we cannot identify the complement entry of each element in this S12 that, but let us check it here, okay? And we'll check one counter example. We'll find one counter example here. Okay, based on that, we can directly say that it is not a Boolean algebra. Okay. So here, first we can check that it is lattice or not, and clearly it is lattice that. Okay. We can easily prove it is lattice that S30 GCD LCM. It is same as the previous one. जो हमने first example में lattice prove किया है, वही data यहाँ पे आएगा. In place of S30, use S12 that. Okay, remaining all this argument will be same. And now let us check the complemented or not. Okay, and based on that, we can directly say that it is not a Boolean algebra. So here we have S12. And how many element is included in the S12? S12 can be write as a 1, 2, then after 3, 4, 6, and 12, it's S12. Okay. And here 0 element will be the 1. Okay. This is called 0 element. And I element is equal to the 12. The last element will be the I element. Okay. So 1 and 2 are belongs to the S12. Clear? So we can say it is a bounded lattices. Okay. Lattice we have. And it is also the bounded lattices. And now third parameter is, let us check the complement lattice or not. Okay. So here, to realize the complement lattices, we'll check that for every A belongs to S12, A dash should exist, and that should be the part of S12 again. Okay. And how we can find A dash? So here we'll check the GCD of A with A dash should be the 1, and LCM of A with A dash should be the 12. Clear? So first element is here a 1. So which element is a complement of 1? Obviously 12. Okay? Because 1 or 12 का GCD क्या होगा? That is a 1. And what is the LCM of 1 with 12? ठीक है, 1 और 12 का LCM क्या होगा? 12 into 1, that is equal to 12 that. So 1 dash is equal to 12, and similarly 12 dash is equal to 1. Clear? They are complement to each other. Clear? And now for the next number 2. 2 dash. Okay? So we have the choice there 3, 4, and 6. Clear? And here 2 is even number, and 4 and 6 is also even number. क्लियर? तो जीसीडी ऑफ इवन विथ इवन दैट इज नॉट इक्वल टू 1. ठीक है, कोई दो इवन नंबर आप यूज करो एंड फाइंड आउट इट जीसीडी, so we cannot prove that answer is equal to the 1. That clear? Means we cannot consider the pair 2 with 4. Why? Because GCD of 2 and 4 क्या होगा? That is equal to 2 only. Clear? That is not equal to 1. And what is the LCM? That is not required because GCD 1 नहीं है, तो there is no any need to check the LCM there. And then after consider 2 with 6. What is the GCD of 2 and 6? That is equal to 2 only, not equal to 1. So we cannot use the 4 and 6 as a complement of the 2. Clear? And then after next number is the 2 and 3. Okay, 2 with 3. So clearly the GCD is a 1. Okay, common divisor is a 1, that only. So GCD is equal to 1. But when we find the LCM of 2 and 3, okay, what is the answer of LCM of 2 and 3? That is equal to a 6 only, and that not equal to the 12. Clear? That is not equal to 12, and therefore we cannot consider 3 is the answer. Okay, 3 is not a complement of 2. So therefore we cannot find complement of 2 in the S12. Okay, means we cannot find complement element of the S12. Clear? Means 2 dash does not belongs to the S12. So for a complement of 2, here 2 belongs to S12, but 2 dash does not belongs to S12. Means we cannot find any number as the complement of 2. Means the 2 dash is not exist. Okay, 2 dash is not exist. And when we say lattice is complementary lattices, for every element of the S12, a dash should exist. पहला तो a dash exist होना चाहिए. ठीक है, and here 2 dash is not exist for a equal to 2, and it is also not a part of S12. ठीक है, it should be the part of S12, but here 2 dash is not exist, so there is no any need to verify it is S12 or not. It is belongs to S12 or not. Clear? So 2 dash is not exist, and based on that we'll say it is not a complementary lattice. Okay, it is not complement lattices, and based on that we'll directly say that S12 GCD LCM is not a Boolean algebra. Okay, it is not a Boolean algebra, and now there is no any need to prove a distributive lattices. Clear? Because if it is not a complement lattices, so there is no any need to verify it is Boolean algebra, it is a distributive lattice or not. Clear? Directly we can say it is a not a Boolean algebra. Clear? And that type of questions ask for 2 to 4 mark theory, जिसमें आपको कोई counter example find करना है, and based on that counter example you can directly say that it is not a Boolean algebra. ठीक है, सिर्फ आपको एक वैल्यू डिराइव करनी है कि जिसका कॉम्प्लीमेंट डिफाइन ना हो. ठीक है, and based on that we can say it is not a complement lattices, and therefore it is not a Boolean algebra. Clear? Simple questions there. Consider S12 GCD LCM, and here we cannot derive the complement of each entry. Okay, and therefore it is not a complement lattice, and therefore it is not a Boolean algebra. Clear? That is solution of second question. And then after third one is there P of a intersection union. Let us solve it here because solution is not mentioned in this slide. So let us complete it. P of a intersection union is the Boolean algebra or not. ठीक है, तो first we'll prove it is lattice. ठीक है, because lattice word is not mentioned here. The lattice P of a intersection union, that is not given here. So first we'll prove the lattices, and then after complemented, and then after distributed. So here first required the P of a, because A is given, that P of a is not given. So how we can derive the P of a? That is a subset of 1, 2, 3. So it is singleton 1, then after 2, then after 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, and 2, 3. Okay, and here it is a capital A. So it is known as a P of A, and here for any element AB belongs to P of A star B, that is equal to the A intersection B, and A ring sum B, that is equal to the A union B. Okay, the relation is here intersection union, A intersection B and A union B. Clear? So first we'll prove it is lattice or not. So for a lattices we'll check commutative property. Okay, and the data in commutative property we have A star B, that is equal to A intersection B, and A intersection B, it is same as a B intersection A. Clear? It is same as a B intersection A, and therefore we can say it is a B star A. And you can verify it also. Consider AB belongs to P of A. 2 and 3, let us take. What is intersection of 2 and 3? That is a 5. And what is intersection of 3 and 2? That is also 5. Okay. So that is always the same. And then after A ring sum B, that is equal to A union B, and that is equal to B union A, and that is equal to B ring sum. Okay, union भी same ही होगा. If we interchange these two set as A and B, then it is answer always will be same. Okay, for any two any AB belongs to P. And then after we'll check the second one, associative. And in associative we have data is that A star B, A star B star C, that is equal to the first simplify A star B. So A star B is equal to A intersection B and intersection C, and that can be write as A intersection B intersection C. Clear? And that is equal to A star bracket B star C. Okay, that always will be true. And second one is there A ring sum B ring sum C, that is equal to the A union B union C, and that can be write as A union B union C, and that is equal to A ring sum bracket B ring sum C. Clear? That is a proof of second one, means associative proof is valid. And now let us prove the third one, absorption property. And in this property we'll check that A star A ring sum B, ठीक है, is equal to आपको प्रूव करना है A star A ring sum B means A intersection A union B. Now observe this condition. पहले आपको A union B find करना है, ठीक है, and after take it intersection with A again. तो आंसर क्या मिलेगा आपको? फर्स्ट फाइंड A union B and then take it intersection with A. तो जो A में वैल्यू होगी वो डिराइव होगी, ठीक है, means is equal to A that. So intersection is equal to A. That is one simple result in the set theory. And then after second one, A ring sum A star B, that is equal to the A union A intersection B. So first find A intersection B, ठीक है, and then find it union with A. तो दोनों सेट जो है A and A intersection B, that will be same. So उसका union क्या होगा? That is equal to A only. So answer is equal to the A. Clear? So all these three properties verified. So we can say that P of A intersection union is the lattice. Okay, that is a one part is complete. It is lattice now, and now let us check the commutative lattices. So first we required the 0 and I element. What is the 0 element in the P of A? That is equal to 5. Okay, first entry 5 is a subset of all this remaining entry, and the A will be the I element because all entry are the subset of A. So 0 element is equal to 5. Here 0 element is equal to 5, that is a part of P of A, and the I element, that is equal to the capital A. Okay, and both are belongs to the P of A, and therefore we can say that P of A intersection union is bounded lattice. Clear? If it is bounded lattices, and now we'll prove it is a complement or not. So for a complement lattices, we'll check that every A belongs to P of A. ठीक है, P of A की सभी एंट्रीज के लिए A dash should be exist that, and it should be the part of P of A again. ठीक है, then we can say it is a complementary lattice. And how we can find A dash? For A dash, we'll check that A intersection A dash should be the 5, and the A union A dash should be the capital A. ठीक है, A star A dash, that is A intersection A dash, and A ring sum A dash, that is A union A dash, should be the capital A. ठीक है, so first entry is here 5 dash. So which element will be the complement of 5 dash? ठीक है, these are the choice we have. Singleton 1, 2, 3, then after 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3 and A. So कौन सा एलिमेंट आप यूज कर सकते हो जिसका 5 के साथ इंटरसेक्शन और 5 हो और union of 5, that is equal to capital A. So only one entry is that, capital A. Okay, 5 dash will be the capital A. Why it is? Because 5 और A का intersection क्या होगा? That is equal to null set means a 5, and 5 with A का union क्या होगा? That is equal to capital A. So 5 dash is equal to A, and based on that we'll say A dash is equal to 5. Clear? Then after next number is a 1 dash. Okay, complement of 1. So which entry will be complement of 1? Intersection of this will be 5 and union of this will be the capital A. So which pair you can consider? We have the choice there 1 2 1 3 and 2 3, because we cannot consider singleton 2 and 3. Whose intersection is a 5, but union will not a capital A there. Capital A will is here 1 2 and 3. So which pair we can consider as a 1 dash? 2 3. Why? Because when we take union of 1 with 2 3, answer will be 1 2 3, and when we take it intersection, answer will be 5. Okay, so complement of 1 dash, that is equal to 2 3, and complement of 2 3 dash, that is equal to the 1. And then after complement of 2, so 2 will be a 1 3, and 1 3 dash will be the 2. Okay, and now for 3 dash, complement of 3 dash, answer will be 1 3 of 1 2, sorry, answer is equal to 1 2, and 1 2 dash, that is equal to 3. Clear? So check this answer. 5 dash equal to A dash equal to 5, 1 dash equal to 2 3, 2 3 dash equal to 1, 2 is equal to 1 3. Okay, 2 dash equal to 1 3, and 1 dash 1 3 dash equal to 2, and after 3 dash equal to 1 2, and 1 2 dash equal to 3. This we can easily write complement of each entry. Okay, and here it is a part of P of A again. Okay, it is including P of A. So therefore we can say that P of A intersection union is complemented lattices. Clear? P of A intersection union is the complement lattices. Clear? Because we can derive complement of each entry. Clear? And here it is a part of P of A also. And now third one is there, a distributive lattices. So first law on distributive we have A star B ring sum C. So that is equal to, here we have star means intersection, ring sum means union. So A intersection B union C, that is equal to A intersection B union A intersection C. Okay, this we have a direct formula in the set theory. अगर A intersection B union C है, तो you can write directly here A intersection B union A intersection C, and that is equal to the A star B ring sum A star C. Clear? That is a proof of first one. And then after second one is here A ring sum B star C, that is equal to the A union B intersection C. Clear? A union B intersection C, and that is equal to A union B intersection A union C. Clear? A union B intersection A union C, and that is equal to the A ring sum B star A ring sum C. Clear? And that is a proof of second one. So it is also distributive lattices, and therefore we can say that P of A, okay, P of A intersection union is the Boolean algebra. Clear? It is a Boolean algebra. So there is no any difficulty in to prove the lattices. There is no difficulty will be in this proof of distributive law, but we'll observe that a complemented lattices. Okay? That is one case that based on that we can prove this Boolean algebra or not. Okay? So here first required the 0 and I element, then after find the relation here to check the A dash, A intersection A dash should be the 5 and A union A dash should be the A, and based on that relation we'll find the A dash. Okay, which entry we can consider? Whose intersection with A dash, that should be the A5, and union with A dash, that should be the capital A. Okay, so these are the answer. 5 dash equal to A, 1 dash will be the 2 3, 2 dash will be the 1 3, and 3 dash will be the 1 2. Okay, and then after reverse one कि अगर 1 dash 2 3 है तो 2 3 dash क्या होगा? That is equal to 1. If 1 3 2 dash equal to 1 3, तो 1 3 dash क्या होगा? Singleton 2. Clear? So based on that, we'll check a complement of each entry, and they are exist, and it is also the part of P of A, and therefore we can say it is a complement lattice. ठीक है, अगर complement true हो गया तो lattice तो obviously है ही, and we can easily prove the distributive lattices, so we can say it is a Boolean algebra. Clear? So this is solution of this question. Is there any doubt to anyone? And here this solution is not mentioned in this slide, so take the screenshot of this page, how we can prove it, how we can solve it if it is asked in the exam. Clear? So this is solution of P of A intersection union is a Boolean algebra or not. Clear? So take the screenshot for your reference. That is a page 1, and it's after page number 2. Clear? So first take the screenshot of this one, and then after we'll. Okay, is there any doubt in this question to anyone? Okay, so take the screenshot, and then after this is the second page of that. Okay. Okay, remaining student, is there any problem? Any doubt to anyone? Okay, good. Okay, so now next example of this topic is a S64 is given there. And let us check S64 is a Boolean algebra or not. Okay, so first you have to try that for a lattice. Okay, means first prove lattice. S64 GCD LCM is lattice. Okay, and it is clearly a lattice. That means we can easily prove commutative, associative, and distributive. Commutative, associative, and absorption law. Okay, that is same as the question number 1. In question number 1, we have S30 GCD LCM. Here it is S64 GCD LCM. So just replace S30 by S64 in this data. Okay, remaining all will be same. In this absorption law, all this four property will be considered here. Okay, so use it to check the answer. And now let us check the complementary lattice or not. First we require the S64. So S64 is equal to here 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, and 64. Okay, this is S64 we have. Clear? And here 0 element is equal to 1, first entry, and the I element, that is equal to the 64. Okay, the last entry. And to find the complement entry, Here we'll check that A belongs to P of A. For every A belongs to S64, we'll prove that A dash should exist in the S64. Clear? That is our aim. And how we can find A dash? Okay, for A dash, we'll use the relation here. A star A dash, that is equal to the GCD of A comma A dash, and that should be the 1. Okay? And A ring sum A dash, that is equal to the LCM of A comma A dash, and that should be the 64. Okay? This is our answer to find out, to prove that A dash is a complement of none. So let us consider first entry of 1. So here complement of 1 means a 1 dash. Which entry we can consider from S64? Choice there 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32 and 64. To check that which number we can consider it here, because GCD with 1, that is equal to 1, and LCM with 1, that should be the 64. So only one possibility is there, 64. Clear? 1 dash is equal to 64 here, because we can easily check that GCD of 1 with 64 is equal to 1, and LCM of 1 with 64, that is equal to 60. Clear? So that is answer of this one. And similarly we can say that 64 dash is equal to 1. And now second number 2 dash. So choice are here 4, 8, 16 and 32. Okay, 4 number we have, and all are even value, that is a 4, 8, 16 and 32, and make it pair with the 2. So 2 with 4, GCD is equal to 2. 2 with 8, GCD is equal to 2. 2 with 16, GCD is equal to 2. And 2 with 32, GCD is equal to the 2. Okay, means they are pair of even number, and for a 2 even number, we cannot prove GCD is equal to 1. Okay, we cannot prove it GCD is equal to 1. Clear? Therefore, we cannot find a complement of the 2. Clear? We cannot find complement element of the 2. Clear? So here for a 2 belongs to S64, which implies 2 dash does not belongs to S64. Clear? We cannot find 2 dash, means a complement of 2. Clear? And therefore we can say it is not complemented lattices. Then after, there is no any need to check for other number. Okay, for a 4, then after 8, 16 and so on, there is it not required there. So it is not complemented lattices, and therefore we can say S64 GCD LCM is not Boolean algebra. Okay, it is not a Boolean algebra. Clear? So this one short question here. Okay, based on this one argument, okay, you can directly say it is not a Boolean algebra. Now there is no any need to verify the distributive lattice or not. Okay, clearly it is lattice, that you can easily prove all these three cases, all these three property: commutative, associative and distributive, commutative, associative and absorption law. And then after, by using this argument, okay, that 2 dash does not belongs to S64, based on that we can say that it is not a Boolean algebra. Clear? So that type of questions ask for 2 to 4 mark. Okay, we just mention this result only, okay, to check it is Boolean algebra or not. Clear? So first check the mark of these questions. Okay, how many mark is mentioned for this particular questions. If it is asked for 8 mark, then all this data is required to prove it. Okay, means we can easily prove it is a lattice, we can easily prove it is complemented, we can easily prove it is distributed. Okay, so in this 8 mark questions, all this data is required, that okay, all this condition is required. But for a 2 to 4 mark questions, okay, first check that how many mark is mentioned for this question. So for this type of questions, we just find out this condition, and this condition will be defined for for this data, okay, we cannot find the complement of each entry. Okay, so here for 2 days we cannot define, and therefore it is not complemented, and therefore it is not a Boolean algebra. Okay, so again this solution is not mentioned in this slide. Okay, just take the screenshot of this page for your reference. Why S64 GCD LCM is not a Boolean algebra. Okay, just take the screenshot. Okay, and now next question is there. It is S1001 GCD LCM. Okay, 1001. So first we required the divisor of 1001, and how we can define it? S1001. Okay, that is equal to which number will be included in the S1001? It is here. First entry is a 1, then after 7. Okay, you just verify it is correct or not. Then after 11, 13, 77, 91, 143, and 1001. Okay, 143 into 7 will be 1001, 91 into 11, and 13 into 77. Okay, these are the numbers we have. This is a part of divisor of S1001. Okay, so we'll check it is Boolean algebra or not. So first we'll prove the lattice or not. Okay, so for this we'll use the relation A star B is equal to GCD of A comma B and A ring sum B, that is equal to LCM of A comma B. So first you have to try that. First prove it. S1001 GCD LCM is the lattice. ठीक है, पहले आपको lattice prove करना है, and you can easily prove it same as the example number 1. ठीक है, जो हमने prove किया है कि S30 GCD LCM is a lattice or not. Same data will be used here. Okay, just interchange S30 by S1001. Okay, there is no any other argument is required. And then after we'll prove it is a complemented lattice or not. Okay, so for that we require the 0 and I element. So 0 element, which number is the 0 element here? Yes, anyone please reply. Which number is the 0 element? Is 1. Yes. Okay, so answer is equal to 1, and the I element is equal to 1001. Clear? That is a part of that, and both number are exist, 1 and 1001. Okay, and it is belongs to the S1001. Clear? दोनों सेट के अंदर ही है, so we can say it is the bounded lattice. आप इसको क्या बोल सकते हो? It is bounded lattice. Okay, why? Because 0 और I element exist हो रहे हैं, and it is a part of S, part of the given set. Okay, and if it is a bounded lattice, we can prove it is complement or not. So for the complement we'll check that for every A belongs to S1001. ठीक है, सभी एंट्रीज के लिए A dash exist होना चाहिए, and that's with the part of S1001. ठीक है, ये प्रूव होना चाहिए, that's with the part of S1001. So let us check the complement of each entry. And how we can find A dash? Okay, here A star A dash, that is equal to the GCD of A with A dash, and that should be the 1, and A ring sum A dash, that is equal to the LCM of A with A dash, and that should be 1001. क्लियर, ये होना चाहिए 1001. तो फर्स्ट नंबर हमारे पास है 1 डैश, ठीक है, 1 का कॉम्प्लीमेंट. 1 का कॉम्प्लीमेंट क्या होगा? वी हैव द चॉइस देयर 7, 11, 13, 77, 91, 143 and 1001. These are the choice. Okay, so we'll use one number from that, okay, whose GCD with 1, that is equal to 1, and whose LCM with 1, that should be the 1001. ठीक है, तो if you use the 91, ठीक है, let us take 91. तो 1 और 91 का GCD 1 है, ठीक है, but we cannot prove it LCM is equal to 1001. ठीक है, let us use 143. तो 1 और 143 का GCD 1 होगा, but we cannot prove it LCM is equal to the 1001. ठीक है, so only one possibility is that the last entry, that is 1001 itself, and so 1 dash is equal to 1001, and 1001 dash, that is equal to the 1. Clear, they are complement to each other. So 1 dash is equal to 1001. So reverse क्या होगा? 1001 dash is equal to the 1. ठीक है, then after next number 7 dash. Okay, so which number is the complement of 7? Does anyone reply? Which number is the complement of 7? You have the possibility is there 11, 13, 77, 91 and 143. उसमें से कोई एक नंबर आपको यूज करना है जिसका GCD 7 के साथ 1 हो और उसका LCM 1001. Which number we can consider from the S1001? Does anyone reply the answer? 7 dash क्या होगा? Yes, what is the answer? Yes, 143. Okay, why it is 143? Because आपके पास ये 5 चॉइस है, ठीक है, 7 तो आप यूज नहीं कर सकते यहाँ पे. यू कैन नॉट से 7 dash इक्वल टू 7. ओके, तो हाउ मेनी चॉइसेस रिमेनिंग, हाउ मेनी नंबर यू हैव? आपको इसमें से नंबर कलेक्ट करना है और इसमें से आपको कॉम्प्लीमेंट डिसाइड करना है. ठीक है, तो 7, 13, 77, 91 एंड 143, दिस आर द नंबर, क्योंकि 1001 तो यहाँ पे ऑलरेडी यूज हो गया. ठीक है, तो आप 91, लेट अस टेक यूज इट. ओके, लेट अस कंसीडर 7 विथ 91. तो 7 और 91 का GCD 1 है. ठीक है, GCD ऑफ 7 विथ 91, दैट इज इक्वल टू 1, बट वी कैन नॉट प्रूव इट कि इट LCM इज इक्वल टू 1001. ठीक है, बिकॉज उसका प्रोडक्ट होगा 7 into 91, and 7 into 91 that is not equal to the 1001. Clear? So means we cannot find, means we cannot consider 91 is the answer. Okay, so next number is 143. ठीक है, 91 है तो 77 ऑब्वियसली नहीं होगा. ठीक है, 13 भी नहीं होगा, क्योंकि 91 और 7 का प्रोडक्ट 1001 नहीं होता. ठीक है, so answer is 143 because 7 with 143 there is no divisible to each other. Okay, so means GCD is equal to 1. ठीक है, there is only one common factor is 1 only, so GCD इसका 1 होगा और इसका LCM आप फाइंड करोगे तो इसका प्रोडक्ट होगा 1001. so answer is a 143. okay, the next number is a 11. so which number is the complement of 11? Yes, anyone reply which number we can consider? Yes, 91. good, क्योंकि 91 with 11, okay, they are not divisible to each other. okay, we cannot divide 11 by 91, 91 by 11. ठीक है, तो देयर इज नो एनी सच कॉमन फैक्टर अदर देन 1. So what is the GCD? GCD is equal to 1. And what is the LCM? LCM will be 1001. ठीक है, when we take the product of 11 into 91, you will get answer is a 1001. Clear? So 11 dash equal to 91 and 91 dash will be the 11. Okay, they are complement to each other. And then after next number is 13. So only one number is available there. Okay, which number is a 77? Okay, so answer is a 77 is there. And we can easily prove it. Why it is 77? You cannot write directly here, because we can prove this condition. Which two condition? A GCD of 13 with 77, that is equal to 1, and LCM of 13 with 77. ठीक है, इसका LCM भी आप चेक करोगे तो 1001 होगा. Therefore we can consider this number here. Okay, so 13 dash equal to 77 and 17 dash is equal to 30. Clear? So check the answer. Answer is here: 1001, 143, 91, 77, 13, 11, 7 and 1. These are the part of S1001. ठीक है, that is belongs to the S1001. So we can say that every A belongs to S1001. A dash exist हो रहा है, ठीक है, and it is also the part of S1001, and therefore S1001 GCD LCM is the complemented lattices. ठीक है, it is the complement lattices. Clear? So if we check this all set, यहाँ पे S1001 है, that is all values are odd. ठीक है, आप सभी वैल्यू चेक करो, सभी वैल्यू odd है. ठीक है, means we can easily find the complement of each entry. Because GCD will be the 1 when we compare any two number. Clear? If they are not divisible there. And if we consider the S64 set, okay, all number is even there. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32 and 64 except the 1. ठीक है, बाकी सब एंट्री even number ही है. ठीक है, so what does it mean? If we consider 2, 4, 8, 12 and 32 and so on, we cannot consider any number that we consider as a complement of this, and would GCD become 1. ठीक है, with this number with GCD is a 1. Why? Because we have the even number choice there. So we cannot prove GCD is equal to the 1, क्योंकि 2 even number का GCD कभी 1 नहीं होता. ठीक है, 2 even number का GCD. Clear? And if you consider then after P of intersection union, that is simple on S12 GCD LCM. ठीक है, there is only one odd number there, two odd number 1 and 3, and remaining 2, 4, 6 and 12 are the even number. Clear? So what does it mean? Okay, when we consider two odd number pair and two even number pair, so GCD never will be 1 that. ठीक है, and here is 0 element is equal to 1 that. Clear? So for this case you can directly observe that okay, that is not a Boolean algebra. Clear? Because when we consider pair of 2, okay, with 3, 4 and 6, we cannot prove it GCD is equal to 1, otherwise it LCM will be 12. Clear? So just you to observe the set. ठीक है, उस set पर से आपको directly पता चल जाएगा कि can we find complement of each entry or not. Okay, and it's a part of the given set or not. That is very easy to understand that. Here just observe this set and check this answer, क्योंकि 0 और I तो easy है. ठीक है, फर्स्ट एंट्री को आप 0 एलिमेंट यूज करो एंड लास्ट एंट्री को आप I एलिमेंट यूज करो एंड यूज इट टू चेक द आंसर ऑफ कॉम्प्लीमेंट. ओके, and then after we'll check that it is a complement. And now the last conditions to verify a distributive law. Okay, so let us prove the distributive law. So in this data we have A star B ring sum C, that is equal to the A star B ring sum C means GCD of A comma B ring sum C, and that is equal to GCD A comma B ring sum C means B ring sum C means LCM of B comma C. Okay, and that can be expanded as a take LCM outside. LCM को आपको बाहर लेना है and use GCD inside to the pair A comma B and GCD A comma C. Clear? And that is equal to LCM. GCD of AB means A star B. GCD of AC means A star C. And that is a combined by using LCM. So that can be write A star B ring sum A star C. Clear? That is a proof of first one. And then after second one, the data is here A ring sum B star C. Okay? And that is equal to LCM of A comma B star C. Clear? And that is equal to LCM of A comma GCD B comma C. And now take GCD outside. Okay, यहाँ पे LCM you have to take outside. And now GCD is the inside term, so take as outside. And the inside will write LCM of A comma B. Okay, with the LCM A comma C. And that is equal to GCD LCM of AB, that is equal to A ring sum B. LCM of AC, that is A ring sum C. And that is equal to S ring sum B star A ring sum C. Clear? It is a proof of second one. It means we can easily prove for any three number ABC from S1001. Clear? And that is a proof of distributive law. So therefore we can say that S1001 GCD LCM is Boolean algebra. Clear? It is a proof of this question. Okay. So again, it's not mentioned in this slide. Okay. So just take the screenshot for your reference. Which number are the divisor of 1001? Okay. How we can check the zero and I element, how we can check the complement of each entry, and which number are the complement of each entry. Okay. So this is a proof of complement lattices. ठीक है, ये यहाँ पे आपको ऐड करना है. सपोज के एग्जाम में एग्जाम्पल है तो फर्स्ट यू हैव टू प्रूव द लेटाइसिस. ओके, जब तक यहाँ पे लेटाइस मेंशन नहीं है, अब सपोज इफ आई राइट द लेटाइस S1000 ऑन GCD LCM हियर, तो ये लेटाइस प्रूव करने की जरूरत नहीं. ठीक है, देयर इज नो एनी नीड टू प्रूव द लेटाइस व्हेन इफ लेटाइस वर्ड इज मेंशन इन द क्वेश्चन, बट इफ इट इज नॉट इंक्लूड हियर, सपोज कि यहाँ पे नहीं लिखा है, तो आपको प्रूव करना है लेटाइस. ठीक है, पहले लेटाइस प्रूव करना है, देन आफ्टर कॉम्प्लीमेंट लेटाइसिस, एंड देन आफ्टर डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिव. ओके, so just take the screenshot of this page, first one, and then after second one, and for any doubt you can ask me. Okay, that is the page 1, and now that is the part 2. Clear? Good. And now remaining two example of this topic is a R minimum maximum and 1, 3, 15, 24 minimum maximum is the Boolean algebra or not. Clear? Because up to this topic we just consider GCD LCM and the intersection union relation. Okay. Now the third relations for this example is a minimum maximum. So we can also check this given set with the relation minimum maximum is the Boolean algebra or not. Clear? So first we will consider it here. 1, 3, 15 and 24, and then after we'll consider for infinite value set, that is our capital R is given there. Okay, so let us first check 1, 3, 15 and 24 is a Boolean algebra or not. Okay, let us solve this one, and then after we'll solve this question. Okay, so relation is here minimum maximum. So for any set, okay, if it is given that NZQ are any set of any subset, We can easily prove it is lattice theory. Clear? How we can prove the lattice for minimum maximum case? A star B, that is equal to minimum of AB, and A ring sum B, that is equal to maximum of AB. Okay, that is a form of minimum and maximum. So let us check it for this one in short. Okay, and then after we'll prove it is a complemented and distributive or not. So here, let us say it is a capital A, which include the four value 1, 3, 15, and 24. And A star B, that is equal to the minimum of AB. Okay, and A ring sum B, that is equal to the maximum of A comma B. Clear? That is the meaning of that. And now to prove the lattices, okay, because lattice is not mentioned in this question. So for lattices, and that type of questions you already discussed in the concept of topic of lattice theory. First we'll check the commutative. In commutative we have A star B, that is equal to minimum of AB. Okay, and that is same as the minimum of BA. Clear? And that is equal to minimum of BA, and that is equal to the B star A. Clear? कोई भी दो वैल्यू आप यूज करो 1, 3, 15, 24 में से, तो minimum of AB is same as the minimum of BA. That is simple result. Okay, so that is a true always. And here it is a A ring sum B, that is equal to maximum of AB, and that is same as the maximum of B comma A, and that is equal to the B ring sum A. Clear? That is a proof of the second one. Clear? And similarly, we can prove the commutative associative law. Okay, that is formation is A star B star C, that is equal to the A star B star C. Okay, that you can easily prove it. Just try by yourself. And the type of questions, okay, we already discussed in the concept of lattice theory, how we can prove n minimum maximum, r minimum maximum. Okay, any set with minimum maximum is the lattice. So just use this data right here, and just write down it. Okay, and similarly for the second part is there, A ring sum B star C, B ring sum C, that is equal to A ring sum B ring sum C. Clear? So just try it by yourself, and it is very easy to check both sides. Okay, to prove both sides. Okay, so just try it. And then after third one is there, absorption's law. Okay, and in this we consider two cases that, okay, either A less than or equal to B. Okay, otherwise B less than or equal to A. For any two choice, either it is A less than or equal to B, and B less than or equal to A. Clear? So for the A less than or equal to B case, we just consider two cases in this form. A minimum of AB, that is equal to A, and maximum of AB, that is equal to B. Okay, so answer of A star A ring sum B, तो A स्टार B का आंसर आपको मिलेगा A, and A ring sum B का आंसर आपको मिलेगा B. So here it is A star A ring sum B means B, and that is equal to the A. Clear? And similarly for second one, A ring sum A star B, that is equal to the A star B is equal to A here, so A ring sum A, and that is also is equal to that. Clear? And similarly you can try for the second one, that is already we discussed in the this theory of lattices. Just try it by yourself. Okay, B less than or equal to A, and you can easily prove the both absorptions condition. Okay, B less than or equal to A, तो minimum क्या होगा, A star B की वैल्यू क्या मिलेगी आपको, अब B, and what is the maximum that B A is a bigger value comparison to the A, तो maximum होगा A. ठीक है, means A ring sum B का value होगा A. Clear? So just try it by yourself. And this is a proof of lattices, means we can easily prove it is lattice, that okay, there is no any problem, no any query will be arise that how we can check it is lattice or not. That is very easy. Clear? But second part is there, to check the complemented lattice or not. Okay, so here the data is given that Okay, we'll consider zero element, that minimum value is a 1 in the set, and the I element means for maximum value is equal to the 24. Okay, 1, 3, 15, 24 is the given. So zero element is equal to 1 and I element is equal to 24. So here it is bounded lattices. Okay, and now for complemented, we'll check that for every A belongs to A, we'll check A dash should exist in the A. Okay, so complement of A dash, how we can derive? A star A dash, that is equal to the minimum of A comma A dash. Okay, for GCD LCM we are using GCD comma LCM. Okay, GCD with LCM. And for intersection union we consider A intersection A dash. Okay, A union A dash. And now for minimum maximum we'll consider A star A dash equal to minimum of A comma A, और वो क्या होना चाहिए? That is equal to 1. ठीक है, I element. और A ring sum A dash means maximum of A comma A dash, और वो क्या होना चाहिए? That is equal to the 24. ठीक है, that is equal to I element. So how many number we have? 4 entries there, and let us check it one by one. So complement of 1 dash, तो आपको क्या चेक करना है कि मिनिमम A with A dash. ठीक है, जो भी A dash आप चूज करो A में से, उसका मिनिमम वैल्यू 1 होना चाहिए और मैक्सिमम होना चाहिए 24. ओके, दैट इज अ कंडीशन. सो आपके पास 4 वैल्यू है 1, 3, 15. इन दिस सेट यू हैव ओनली 4 वैल्यूज दैट 1, 3, 15 and 24. So 1 dash we cannot consider 3. Why? Because maximum of 1 and 3 क्या होगा? 3 होगा, and that is not equal to 24. 1 with 15 we cannot consider 15 that. Why? Because 1 और 15 में मैक्सिमम होगा 15 and that is not equal to 24. Only one choice 24 is there, क्योंकि 1 और 24 में मिनिमम क्या है? 1 है, that is equal to 0 element, and 1 और 25 में मैक्सिमम क्या है? That is equal to 24 and that is equal to I element. Clear? So that is answer of 1 dash, and similarly 24 dash, that is equal to 1. Clear? 24 dash is equal to the 1. And now next number is there 3 dash. So can we find 3 dash? Yes, reply your answer. Can we find 3 dash? Yes or no? Okay, can we find 3 dash? Someone reply that we cannot find 3 dash. Okay, why it is not possible? Because which choice is remaining? 15 is remaining. Okay, because 24 is already covered as a 1 dash equal to 24. And now for 3 dash we cannot write yet 15. Why? Because pair will consider as a 3 with 15. Okay, and we'll use the minimum condition. So minimum of 3 comma 15 क्या होगा? That is equal to 3, and maximum क्या होगा? That is equal to 15. Clear? Maximum value will be 15 there. So we cannot consider this equal to the 1 and this equal to the 24. Clear? Because I element we have 24 and 0 element is equal to 1. So minimum of A comma A dash होना चाहिए 0 element and maximum of A comma A dash होना चाहिए 24. So here for a 3 dash we cannot find out this number. Okay, means for a 3 that is belongs to the A, this implies 3 dash does not belongs to the A. Clear? And therefore A maximum minimum is not complemented lattices. Clear? It is not a complement lattice. And if it is not complement, so there is no any need to verify it is a distributive or not. Okay? There is no any need to verify it is a distributive lattice or not. Clear? And now just I modify this question as a, we just try it. If we consider any two entry, okay, one and let us take a 30 with minimum and maximum, is Boolean algebra or not? Okay, so just try it by yourself. Can we say 130 minimum maximum is the Boolean algebra? Just I consider two value, okay? In this previous one, the four value is included, 1, 3, 15, 24. And now I just modified the set. So can we consider this form is the Boolean algebra? Okay, what is the answer? Can we say it is a Boolean algebra? Pratik, Jai, Utsav, Riddhi. Hello, am I audible? Okay. So just try it. Okay, can we check it is Boolean algebra or not? Means can we say it is Boolean algebra or not? Okay, it's a solution of a previous one and it is not a Boolean algebra. Why? Because we cannot find 3 dash. And now I just consider set 1 and 30. Okay,